Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
What do you think of Frank?
He is all right, but I think he seems to have no backbone.
Why do you say that?
Whatever things get tough, he gives in. Could you tell me your education background?
Sure. Where shall I begin?
Where did you go to university?
I went to the University of Ohio, in America.
What degree did you get?
I got a bachelor's degree.
What was your major?
I majored in English and minored in Chinese.
What was UGPA?
I graduated with honors. I had a 3.9.
Do you plan to pursue further education?
Yes. I'd like to obtain a master's degree in international relations.
When do you think you will do that?
After I have 3 to 4 years of work experience.
I see. What channel did you watch last night?
Channel 24. It shows some cable networks and no commercial interruptions.
You did? How do you like the fashion show?
It was very good. I followed it right to the end.
Excuse me, have you got the time?
My watch says 5:30.
Does your watch keep good time?
Oh yeah. It loses only a few seconds in the whole month.
Thanks a lot. Come and sit down. Would you like a drink?
Oh, yes please. I'd love a gin and tonic.
Do you like olives? Or would you prefer crisps?
Oh, just olives please. What music is this?
Do you like it? It's Irish music.
It's great. Where did you get the CD?
I think it was in the CD shop in the mall. Have you been there?
Yes. I buy a lot of stuff from there. It's a good shop, isn't it?
Yes. Hey, I've got some photos of our holiday in Ireland. Would you like to see them?
Why not? I'd love to.
Your 3.5% share is going to be worth at least $1 million.
I need to be motivated, Vince. Motivated. As in multi-million.
What if I said no?
Ever hear of WebTracker?
You wouldn't. If you leave, you'll make nothing.
I might make nothing even if I stay. For that kind of risk, I want to get rich.
Okay. If you sign the stars.com account before WebTracker does, we'll talk next week.
Do you think discrimination against women in the workforce is still prevalent even today?
From my own experience as a career woman, I would have to say that while things are getting better now than they used to be, it is still a widespread problem. Society is changing, but there is still a glass ceiling for women in many career tracks.
Do you think the glass ceiling phenomena is because of traditional social customs? Or are there more issues coming into play?
I think it's a very complicated issue. A part of the difficulties women have advancing in the workforce are due to few opportunities and many male managers. Don't underestimate the good old boy system. Men have power, so it's easier for them to stay in power.
What about affirmative action? Hasn't legislation changed a lot of the make hierarchy?
Affirmative action has given us management quotas and bans sexual discrimination. But it's still a man's world.
What's the problem, Nada? You look down in the dumps.
I don't know. My life is a big mess. Everything is so complicated.
Come on, nothing can be that bad.
But promise me, you'll keep it a secret.
Okay, I promise. So what's troubling you so much?
I've fallen in love with my boss.
Really? Is he married?
No, of course not. He is still single.
Then what's your problem?
I try to keep it to myself. But there is a lot of gossip about us.
Oh, I see. Office romance tends to be the subject of gossip.
Worse still, he is trying to avoid me these days.
Office romance is very tricky.
It gives me a lot of pressure and I feel depressed.
Cheer up, Nada. You'll be fine. Hey, I'm hungry. How about you?
Yeah, I can really go for some Chinese food right now.
That's a great idea. Let's go to a Chinese restaurant.
I know one. Let's go.
Hi, Ellen. How is it going?
Can't be better. Bob, aren't you glad the semester is over?
Yep. Are you going to the rock concert Friday night?
I didn't think much of it. Are you?
Sure. Would you like go with me?
Sounds like fun.
You'll have to buy your own ticket though.
Are you broke again? Let me treat you.
Wow. When did you come into so much cash?
You know, I am a waitress at the student center. Anyway, now those final exams are almost over. I'd love a night out.
What's your working day like?
I have a typical 9-to-5 job. Actually, I work a little longer than 9 to 5 most days.
Do you get paid one time?
No, I don't. I get a bonus each month, depending on the value of the contracts I sign with clients.
Do you have any breaks?
We have an hour-long lunch break from 12 to 1. We can take coffee breaks during the day. My boss doesn't mind, as long as we get out work done on time.
My boss gets annoyed if we take coffee breaks. I suppose your job involves a lot paperwork, doesn't it?
There's some paperwork, but most of the time we put any information onto computers. Then we can send information to each other by email or across the network. Do you work in a cubicle?
Yes, I do. I don't like it very much.
I work in a cubicle too, but I don't mind it.
Hi, Jungjun. What make you so happy?
You know what? I've just got a new job with a computer company.
Oh, congratulations. Hello. What are you reading about in the newspaper?
Hello. I was exhausted some studying, so I decided to read the newspaper to relax. Unfortunately, the news is so depressing. There has been another murder in the city center. I'm shocked that the police haven't caught the killer yet.
People are starting to get frightened by it. Everyone will be relieved when they finally catch the murder.
You mean, if they catch the murderer? I'm scared stiff about going into the city center at night.
There must have been some good news in the newspaper. I can't believe that none of the news stories make you happy or excited.
Well, There was one good piece of news. You remember the local girl who was dying of a rare blood disease?
Yes. Her parents were raising money to have her treated in the United States.
Well, they've got the money and she's going tomorrow for treatment.
I'm so happy for the family. They must be very relieved and excited about that.
I'm sure they are. Oh, and a local man won the lottery. I'm so jealous. I wish it were me. I buy a lottery ticket every week and I'm amazed that I haven't even won a small prize yet. It's so unfair.
Don't be moody. I hope you're not tired, because we've been invited to a party this evening. I know how excited you get about parties. Has Robert ever missed coming to one of our parties?
Only once or twice at the most.
Do you know why?
I have no idea.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.